me now is the lovely and talented Claire Holt. Rebecca, first on The Vampire Diaries. Now we're on the originals.
Yes.
You guys are shooting episode 8, and I know I had the chance to catch up with you at Comic-Con, but now you're like really in it. How's it feeling?
It's crazy. I lose track of the episodes. It's like I can't believe we're at 8 already. It's gone so quickly, but I'm really happy and pleased with our progress and what we've made, and the response from the fans is really great, so it's good. It's all good.
And I mean, there's already been some big surprises, lots of action, and I have to say in the most recent episode, I loved seeing the Rebecca Marcel storyline. Are we going to see more of that?
I think so. I mean, it definitely lends itself to that. There's a history there, and it's really going to develop over the course of the next few episodes, whether it be positive or negative. You'll have to wait and see, but it's good. There's a lot of tension there.
When you read the scripts for the first time, do you have like big moments of shock?
Yeah, a lot of times I do. Almost every time I open up the script, there's something that I can't believe they've written. Especially because it's so fast paced and we move really quickly in this show. So, a lot, often. The table reads are really exciting for me.
And seeing Elijah get staked so early on, I mean, I'm hoping he gets to come back soon.
We had a little incident with Daniel Gillies being such a popular actor. He was on 2 shows at once.
Nice.
So that was kind of how we deal with that. Julie's been pretty vocal about the fact that, it's kind of tough to have someone shooting a show in Toronto and a show in Atlanta. So that's how we dealt with that for a little while, but I imagine it won't last too long.
What would you say has been the highlight for you so far? Obviously, people are already familiar with your character and with the original family, but now that you guys have got your whole own show, and it really is a distinct plot, what would you say has been the highlight for you
I just like that we have more screen time for these characters. There's, on the Vampire Diaries, it was really focused on, Stefan and Damon and Elena, and there was room for us, but it wasn't fair to sort of give too much time to that. So now we have space and time, and we get to explore the history much more in depth, and the relationships between the characters. It's really great.
Well, speaking of relationships, I've been hoping, fingers crossed, I mean, for many, many months and even years now, that Rebecca is going to catch a break when it comes to guys.
She hasn't yet.
Have a successful love affair where the guy doesn't end up dead?
That's a question for Julie Plec. That's what I ask as well. I think there's something that people like to see about this sort of hopeless romantic Rebecca who can't quite catch a break, but everyone's kind of rooting for her, so I hope so.
Well, one relationship that we did sort of see start to develop is the friendship between Rebecca and Haley, which is sort of unlikely, or people probably thought so from the beginning of the show. Are we going to see that sort of expand?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Rebecca feels this sisterly bond, I think, with Haley, and they both have had issues with their family in the past, and they kind of feel alone sometimes. So it just sort of happens in spite of them. I know Rebecca comes in and, guns blazing, and she sees herself really relating to this girl, and I think they'll have a nice little storyline.
And another really fun moment is Davina.
Yes.
I mean, what is she? Do we have any idea?
She's a crazy, powerful witch. You'll learn over the course of the season how she got that way, but right now we just know that she's more powerful and original, which really means something.
Oh, indeed. And then Klaus, I mean, are we going to really see any development as far as him being more sensitive, I guess?
I don't know. I mean, he's pretty set in his ways. When you're 1,000 years old and you've behaved that way for that long, it's kind of tough to change, I think. He's going to need a lot of therapy.
Oh, yes, yes. And there's a party coming up in the episode that's going to air this week.
Yeah.
Break that down for us.
It's amazing. I mean, it's so beautiful, the way it looks and the way it's shot, and it's this extravagant masquerade ball, and it's great. I mean, it's going to be exciting for the fans to see. And Madame Leah Pipes, spoiler alert, looks absolutely stunning.
In her angel wings and
beautiful,
stilts, so I'm told.
She wasn't in stilts herself, but there was, some actresses walking around the party in stilts.
Well, you've had some pretty cool costumes.
I have.
From pretty much every era in time. Which one have you enjoyed wearing the most?
My favorite was my very first episode, the 20s.
Oh, the flapper costumes.
Oh, beautiful. That was by far my favorite. I loved that one.